just open the link and then click on register, put out your country, your email, and a password. It's that easy. And once it's done, your dashboard will look like this. I already have accounts made, so I do not need to create another account, but you can choose from real accounts to demo accounts, and archived is just basically what you archive from the real and demo accounts, which you can unarchive. So to open, you can see there's an open an account button here. You simply click on that and select standard, click on continue. You're either creating a demo or a real, and if you're creating a demo, put a realistic starting balance to what you're actually going to deposit. So if you're going to deposit 500, or you're going to deposit 1,000, or if you're going to deposit 10,000, put that amount. You want to set the max leverage to 500. So this limits you from risking too much on your balance. And you want to create a password. This password will be for the MetaTrader app, which you need to download, and you can also download the Exness app if it's available on your app store. So I'm not going to create a demo account or real account. I already have that. And once you've created your account, you'll either see this at the bottom of your account where it shows the server and the MT5 login number and then the password you created. If you cannot see that, you click on the arrow to show it, or click on the three dots and then click on account information. So you want to find the server and the MT5 login. Now I'll show you how to log in with the MT5. Okay guys, I decided to make a demo account to show you the process. So let me just do that. So if we see here, the server is trial9 and that is the login number. So let me show you how to log in. So this is what the app looks like. You want to just click on the app. There'll be a different prompt on your screen maybe, but you want to go on to settings, click the top right and click on accounts to add an account. Then you want to search Exness. The one you're looking for is Exness Technologies Ltd. Then you want to select your server. So it was trial 9. You want to put in your login. And the password you put. And now you've logged in. So I'm using an iPhone here, and this is what it looks like. You have codes on the bottom left, then chart, then trade, then history, then your settings. So on codes, this is basically where you can select and delete and add whatever you feel like trading. So you can add, so that what's already there is gold, XAU, USD. You can add GBP, pounds, US dollars. You can add US dollars, Canadian dollar. You can add Australian dollar, US dollar. You can add US dollar, JPY. Now you don't need to add all these. It's whatever you feel like trading. So this is where you can select all the assets that you want to trade. The chart is where you can view your chart. Don't mind all these lines now. This is just once you get to learn more, you'll understand why there's lines on the screen. And trade is where you monitor your balance and the active trades. History is where you can see your past trades. So for an example, we'll open, so currently we're already on XAU USD. If you look at the top left corner, if you want to change the chart, you just have to do that. Now it's on pounds, now it's on CAD, now it's on AUD, now it's on JPY. That's how you switch between them. Then now to how to actually buy and sell. If you look at the top right corner, there's a square looking red and blue button. You click it. Then you can see the sell and the buy button, and in the middle it shows you how big of an entry you want to enter. The smallest number being 0.01 and the biggest number being 100. Now you won't be able to enter such big amounts, and you shouldn't be entering such big amounts. So the smaller the number, the lower the risk on your account, and also the lower the profit you make. So for an example, we'll just use 0.5, which is a decent amount for $1,000 account. And we're just going to click a sell here. You want to accept the action. Click the sell. So if you see, we've entered a sell. Now if you click on trade, you can now monitor the trade you've entered, and you can view the profit and loss and also your balance. Now just for an example, I'm going to close this with a loss, and now you can see your balance is 997, and in the history it shows you how much you lost. Now let's do the same thing with a profit. Okay. Okay, so we made a profit of 85 cents basically. So we can see the one trade closed with a $2.8 loss, and the other trade closed with a $3.65 profit, which gave us an overall profit of 85 cents, and that's where our balance is. So that's basically how we enter and exit our trades. There's some shortcuts available, like let's just enter a sell again. Okay, so we have $1,000. Say we want to risk $50. So we click on SL, we drag it. If you look there, you can see the amount that you want to risk. So let's drag it to, okay, it's almost at $50 already. So we're going to drag it to, let's say $75. So that means if it gets to this amount, it's going to automatically make us lose $75. Now we want to say, let's make exactly $75 profit as well. So we click on TP and we drag and we put it to $75. Notice I'm clicking the arrow at the bottom, then clicking modify. Now you've automatically set where you want to make a loss and where you want to make a profit. You don't have to monitor it, and the trade just moves. So it will either go and hit your loss or it will go and hit your profit. And you'll be able to see that in the history and on your balance.